Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations for Megastructures and our playthrough as the Phalanoids. We had a pretty good opening. We had mostly this sector all to ourselves, along with some pesky pirates that have slowed our progress considerably. If it weren't for pirates, we would have this planet online by now. And the Drath are starting to make themselves comfortable in our sector, which I don't like, because it means we're going to lose access to a lot of these resources, which I hoped to have access to, sole access to, but then be the strokes. We've got Xeno research finishing in 1 month, and let's keep it going. We did lose our flagship early on, which sort of means we're not surveying anomalies, a primary means of income early on. That also hurts us. It's really, really bad, in fact. Let's keep making sure we don't lose any cash. And let's send it forward. There's Xeno Research. Genius Grants unlocked. Khazar's mainframe, which we're going to try to get online. The ability to make people into scientists will be very important. It is, after all, the season of science. We're going to get hyperwave radio, I feel like, for the enacted policy slot. Or we need space doctrines. I think we need space doctrines. We need to get some ships to deal with pirates. We'll pick up armed shuttles first. There's a constructor. Do we feel like we can maybe get a constructor here to get the Durantium and the Thulium online? Let's make our first stop over here. We can pressure the scientists, and I feel like we may want to do that. 50 science right now is basically an extra turn, and the cooldown on it is 10 turns, which means we're just going to blow a lot of our control. And I don't think we need to do it just yet. Let's hold on that. We are the true heirs of Altar. You will not stand in our way. We prefer to keep our dealings in the light. We are reasonable and open to new deals. Let's immediately give them open borders. Ask for some cash. I'm a little bit jelly with how much tech they have, but we'll accept this early on. I feel like they won't give us anything else. Accept it. Let's start building up our relations. We're likable, so it shouldn't be a problem. There's armed shuttles. That'll get us a couple fighters to play around with. Gigamass harvesting is here for 13 turns. I don't think we're quite there yet. Quantum computing, we don't really need. I think it's space doctrine. That'll get us another policy slot. Genius grants, which is better for us, I wonder. Research +1? No, it's definitely research grants. Keep making sure we don't lose any of our very precious cash. We have another, our two fighters. Let's go ahead and put one on this planet. They'll probably just get murdered, but the approval bonus will be nice. I would like... Oh, this is owned by us already. Ah, well, that's good. Do we put a governor on there? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We are going to need a really good governor. You're an okay governor. Very expensive. That's basically all of our cash, and our cash is premium at the moment until we get some kind of a decent income going. But we are going to need governors. The loss of our flagship really sort of... That might have been the death stroke for this run. That might be the thing that kills us. But if we can get that Prometheon online, Prometheon sells really well at the moment. 69. Durantium sells for 36. Like nothing else compares. So the greedy play is to go for that Prometheon. And you know I'm greedy. You know I'm greedy. There's space doctrines. Another policy slot. Space elevators, I think, for the space elevators and Razar's lift, which we won't be able to build. We throw in genius grants. Make sure we don't lose any cash. We've identified at least one planet. Yeah, we will fill that position when we can. Get you there. That'll help with the old approval. It's at 83. It's all right. I know there's going to be pirates. I just know it. I just know it. Harmony crystals are good. There's hypersilicates, 95 each. We would need 3 for Khazar's mainframe. How important is Khazar's to us this game? And we need 1 Prometheon. Yeesh. We don't need a farmer. Farmer detected. Get rid of him. How smart are you? 4? I think we just take a citizen for now. Yeah. I think Khazar's is important enough for us to throw it down here. Maybe we turn this into a tech capital, because the tech capital gives +3 levels of adjacency. I don't think you can get higher than a +3, which means this will be a +9. +9 Khazar is okay. It's not the biggest. We could maybe terraform this tile to get a little bit more later down the road. But I think a +9 Khazars is good enough. Now, the tech capital, I think we would need Prometheon for. So if we can get that Prometheon online, it would be so huge. The problem is we're going to want to sell that Prometheon to be able to get the governors and stuff that we need. So all of that is going to happen way, way, way down the road. And all of that is because we lost our capital ship, which means I would really, really like to get that capital ship back if we can. In order to do that, I think we're going to need a bigger ship hull, which would mean cruisers, unless we just make a small flagship. Let's say we do a flagship. We need medium hulls for that. We're about to make a supply ship. I think we will buy the hypersilicates while they're here, putting ourselves pretty much bankrupt. We'll jump into taxes to make a little bit of cash, even if it's a trickle. Maybe the wrong play. It is the corporate sector. Hello, corporate sector. I actually wanted to trade with you. Thank you very much. Have open borders. Give me some credits. Why, you know, give me credits. There we go. Accepted. We got there. Nice. It's so important we get that Prometheon online. I think we have to do it. We're going to try to sneak past. We'll try to sneak past. Just get close enough to get this thing online. We gotta try. We gotta try. We're also going to go for innovation. Deep investigation, obviously we're not surveying at the moment, so that's no good for us. Let's just grab innovation. Do we have anybody with the progressivism trait? I don't think we do. Citizens with ideology, 11%, so somebody does have it. That's going to be science, which is good. We'll take it. That's a supply ship. Where do we need a supply ship? I feel like we could use it back here. And what I might do with the supply ships is just hang on to them, so that when I actually do put down Khazars here, we just slam it. I would love to get Razars. Yeah, they're just getting all the stuff. And their medium flagship is over here. So yeah, the Phalanoids. It's the Great Collective Minds. Hello, we are reasonable. Open to new deals. Give me open borders. Give me credits. Offer, you're giving me 20. Too kind. Thank you. Space elevators completed. Subspace streaming does get us extra movement on our ships, keeping them a little bit safer. Probably what we're going to do. Let's just pick that up. Might be a good idea to get some trade routes up. Growth here is horrendous, but I can't do anything about it just yet. Once I get a little bit of cash, I can build something in orbit. But again, the loss of our flagship hurts so much. Oh my god, it's the Spud Core Collective. Open trade. Why am I able to trade with everybody else? I think it's because I meet them and then the turn ticks over. We'll just wait a turn before we give you open borders. There is the gate. As predicted. Yeah, all of our resources are gone. Are gone. Our only hope of getting some resources, double black hole, double thing there, is to get this online. But there's a pirate shipyard or something down here. I know there's pirates. I know it. This constructor has to make his way up this way. There could still be something here. I'm hoping that me not scouting this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt cheeks. We will probably need... It may be time for supply ships, but I'm going to get a trade ship out and start doing trading. That's going to help our relations as well as make people like us if we can make them survive long enough. I forgot to trade with the Spuddies. Sorry. Sorry, Spuds. All right, subspace streaming done. Orbital manufacturing for starports could help us out. Hyperwave radio does lead on to some very important things. If we're going to get some kind of traction going here, it might be through hyperwave radio. Careful, Silk Eater. You're playing with fire. Mind your tongue. And distance or burn. Open trades. Okay, we're gonna have to trade with the Jalotzi as well. Trade coming in from the Spud Corps. They would like 50 credits for open borders. We will say no to that. I have a trade proposal for you. You have open borders and you pay me 20. We'll accept that. Didn't see that coming, did you? We would like 1 Monsatium for Kimberly's refuge. I don't think we're quite there yet. And our funds are so precious that even this 79 I might hold on to. But Kimberly's will help. Like, if we build Kimberly's, and we don't really have any other projects on the go at the moment. If we build it, we do get a bunch of food and a lot of growth. And would give us +3 levels adjacency, bonus to population. And we may do like a triangle down here or something for housing. Then this planet swells. Maybe that's a play. Maybe, baby. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Give me that Monsatium. We would also love a tech pod, but maybe we'll have to trade for it. Get me the Monsatium. Get me Kimberly's. That's a +3 Kimberly's right there. And Aurora's. I don't know if we actually want Kimberly's there, because that's just giving us food. We want this adjacent to housing. We would have to destroy the Aurora's Arboretum. I don't think we want to do that because we can use that to actually just get a little income, in which case we probably want Kimberly's somewhere else. I think we can sacrifice these 2 tiles. Sucks, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Let's destroy those 2 improvements. Kimberly's will go here. The food isn't what we're after. The extra, like the +3 to housing on these 2 guys, that's going to raise our population by 1. This is going to raise our population by 1. They're going to have an adjacency of 4 and 5, so that's going to be another population for a +3, plus we upgrade them. So we get some population going on this planet. Have they given any bonuses for building galactic achievements? One thing I will say that we haven't seen is any change to the prestige. I didn't read anything about it in the patch notes, which sort of sucks. The corporate sector have built the Centurion Emporium Galactic achievement. Congratulations. We have met the Altarians, the Zalotzi, most populous. We're not there. They stole the planet that I wanted to. The pirates really blocked us there. Where's my constructor? It is still a long way away. I'm just gonna make a beeline. Hopefully you guys can deal with pirates for us. If I can still snipe the resources here, it's valuable. It's valuable. This was a really like a glorious, perfect run that was sort of thrown back many turns by that one frigate that killed my flagship. Didn't see that one coming. That frigate had ridiculous levels of firepower. I don't even think a cruiser can beat that frigate. But anyway, we need to make a decision on what we're doing with this. I think it's gotta be another constructor. It's gotta be another constructor. We're also going to grab this fighter. I have to know what's up in this planet, if there's anything nearby. Our freighter. Let's start trading with the Drath. This was going to be my cash planet, Drath. The Drath have surrounded us. Maybe we should have gone for a beacon play. Just let our influence take over this planet. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We have an out. We have an out. There's Hyperwave Radio, another policy slot. Very good. Coordination beacons, the Beacon of Babylon, all this sort of good stuff. We are going to go for emissaries, I feel like, because our next goal here, while we continue to accelerate, is going to be going up to, well, we need leadership recruiting. We want to get up to like interstellar cabinet for our next ships, and then we're going to need a captain for said ship. We might export food here. We have a ton of food with Kimberly's coming as well. That'll get us a little bit more cash. I may bump taxes. We could be making so much science though. I could put in Heart of the Empire for a little bit more, or I could give hope. I think you give hope. We're going to give hope. It'll pay for itself. Oh, you do that on one planet. It's not a oh, okay. Target core will increase their approval. I mean, why are you guys not happy? You're 91% happy. We could bump that happiness by changing you guys over to just be regular citizens. Back up to 94. Plus, we're not losing some of that manufacturing from the bonus that we have for being in this, because these guys actually give us a little bit of science, so that'll help our science, and I think that all's fine. We'll probably get Kimberly's right up at the front. A coordination beacon gets us extra control per month, which seems to be very valuable. Plus, it's an influence growth boost, which I don't mind at all. No real great places for it, though. I'll throw it on the queue. We'll get around to doing it. Our flagship! Yes! Survey! Let's go. Governor Elodie Ecliptique contacts you with an intriguing proposition. Corporate sector have expressed interest in harvesting a unique plant. Allow the harvest. We get extra wealth. Deny the request. We get a bit of crime, but we do get some wealth. And I don't mind the extra wealth. We'll accept. Nocturnal cycle continues as a series of waking begins. Back to manufacturing, people. Alright, so we have asteroids around here, no planets. Gigamass 2. Asteroid mines. Alright, so we didn't lose anything for not scouting that planet. That's good. Send our fighter back home. We have 2 constructors. Pretty sure we had 2 constructors. You're a freighter. You're my constructor. And I had another constructor coming up here. What happened to it? Brother? I'm sure I had another constructor coming. Maybe he hasn't popped yet. Okay, fair enough. Don't let me down. You have one job. It's an important job. You need to get there. You need to. Alright, our probe. Some shenanigans over here. We lost these resources. Ahoy there, fellow leader. It's Captain Malachi of the Sanguine Marauders. Open trade. Open borders. Give me cash. You won't give it to us. That's a bad sign. Goodbye. Alright, we've got space weapons. Yay. That's not really what we wanted. We wanted leadership recruiting. Economic development may play a part here, but the thing is, we need leadership recruiting. We're also going to need a governor for this world. It needs to be developed. We need cash. Hopefully these surveys are going to pay out. Let's try to sneak forward. There's another cargo. Let's send him over here while we wait for that Prometheon to come on. Once we build that first Prometheon, we're going to get one Prometheon. That'll be Khazar's. And then we can build that up. You bastard! You're killing me, game. You're killing me. There's leadership recruiting. Let's get a new tech. Interstellar cartography. I feel like we need faster movement. Give me artificial gravity. Look at this mother bomber right here, dude. With his 5 movements, perfectly positioned to snipe my dude. F you. You should be able to outrun this asshole. That's really, really frustrating. Actually kind of triggering. Let's get Heart of the Empire back in here. Approval's looking good. Making a bit of cash. Tempted to bump taxes, but we're going to leave it down here for now. Keep the approval around about 90-ish. That guy, man. That's so very painful. So very painful. That pirate, those pirates have maybe destroyed my game. They've maybe destroyed my game. Give me defensive studies. They've actually made it so that I lost this planet, all of these resources, possibly some of those, and now we have to spend more time building constructors when we would like to be building things like supply ships. There's that other replacement constructor. You son of a... And stop lounging in my space and just go and kill the dudes. Quick check, because I feel like we missed open borders with somebody. Yes, thank you, Altarians. You guys won't give us open borders, but we'll still take blank open borders with the Zalotzi. Will you pay me for an exploration treaty? You will give me a good amount. We might be able to get some tech for an exploration treaty. That might help us out a little bit. It's unlikely. And do you know what? Money is so important. I'm gonna do it. Have my exploration treaty. You guys will give me cash. I need cash. I need cash. They've made it so that invite leaders is much more expensive and has a longer cooldown. That's one of the changes that they made. Unbelievable. We're still not going to burn any of our control just yet, but Give Hope does sort of pay for itself, and it may be worth it to give hope on this planet. I'm gonna do it because I'm curious. What happens if I cast it on this planet? Nothing. Okay. But it does mean we can maybe bump taxes. Massive migration of strange space creatures are migrating through our territory. We must protect the space whales. 100 treasury though. We'll slaughter these creatures and extract new knowledge from them. I know doing this gets you a bit of a diplomatic bonus with people, which is good. I don't know if you get a diplomatic penalty though for killing them. Alright, the space whales must die. The space whales die. I'm sorry guys. The space whales must die. Give me the cash. Can we bump taxes? We could, but I think we stay around about the 90% approval. I think we do for now. Tell me about diplomacy. Did you guys, what do you feel about that? They don't actually care. Harvesting dilemma +1. All right, we're losing some relations with the Drath. Very, very weird. But they are all up in my space, and they have a military and I don't. In fact, hello, Drangan. In fact, if they go to war with us, it could just be bad news all around. The good news is the Drath don't really like to war, but it wouldn't even be much of a war at this point. Let's hope that our trade route helps us out. Here's our first trade route. Great news. Great news. We have some cash in the bank. We probably do need a leader. You are not the leaders I'm looking for. You leaders suck. You leaders suck. Maybe one of you can make a good-ish commander. I guess you would be an okay commander. 340 is all of my money. I will invest. Get me this cruiser here. This cruiser still not good enough to fight that one frigate I saw that one time. The most important thing for me is that they're able to scan. And with that in mind, maybe we save up for this cruiser. This cruiser is a transport with 100 siege. That's all it does. It has no... Wait a minute. This thing has no guns? It has no guns. It just has 2 legions. That's it. Okay. This cruiser also has really crappy weaponry. Why do these ships suck? I mean, I get that the extra influence, like you can stack a massive amount of influence just off of each of these ships. This is 100 influence plus 100 influence right here. Then I guess we take this guy and hope that he can do surveying as well. Of course he can't. Of course he can't. Of course he can't. Why would he be able to survey? Why would a flagship be able to survey? It is what it is. And it is a waste of money. But fine. But fine. There's defensive studies. That's going to help keep us alive a little bit. Evasive tactics. It's around about that time. We probably want to get up to cruiser tech. I want my probe to come down here and find... There's the pirate shipyard. You son of a... Of course, we can't kill the pirate shipyard, but we can still sit here and farm experience off of it, at least. Now we need that constructor to still come over here. There's still a chance we get this online. If we can park our constructor right here, we will yoink. Oh my god. We're not going to talk about it. We are just going to get some weapon systems. Although I really want cruisers. Let's just get weapon systems. It's one turn. And our cruiser is on station. He should be able to get there and kill this. Thank you. I saw another guy down here. Let's make sure you guys are chilling. You should be safe now to make the dart across. We may get there yet, folks. Your flagship comes across ancient plans for semi-sentient AI designed to monitor and reduce crimes on planets. Implement the AI, please. That'll be +2 precursor nanites and -5 crime. But the money. But the money. Precursor nanites and Elerium. Elerium doesn't sell for very much. Precursor nanites do sell. So it sells for 40. Hang on, we'll do some maths in a minute. This cruiser, come down here. Eat it. Okay, so 6 Elerium selling for 40 plus the precursor nanites. I think you actually get more money by taking this than this. But you have to wait to sell the precursor nanites. What money now, though? Money now. I need money now. I mean, I really need money now. Give me the money. Much as I would like to reduce crime, give me the money. Just give it to me. Alright, we're back at Gallus Shipyard. We'll probably continue doing supply ships out of this planet. I think that's the play. Alright, no other ships located down here. Put you back to auto survey. Auto explore. Ooh, a black hole. 1 antimatter. Maybe there's some other resource down here, maybe? Wrathfield have built the Office of Control Galactic achievement. There's weapons systems. We are going to go for orbital manufacturing. That gets us our starport. Pretty important stuff. There's a dude over here. Yeah, we kill him. Very nice. I still think we keep an eye on this shipyard. Try to get these resources up and then hopefully bounce back. Now, we have a little bit of cash in our pocket. We do need a governor. You are not the governor we're looking for, so we need a good governor. Maybe we can swap one of you guys out. You would make a decent governor. If this guy is a sciencey boy, he's kind of a sciencey boy. So let's maybe do that switcheroo. Not the best, but we're behind and I need to accelerate. I need to catch up a little bit. We lose maybe 1% to our tech here for the benefit of grabbing a new planet. I don't know if we need to get the ring world, but we're not going to do that just yet. That's a new planet, however, and it's important because these guys have made this a core world. I think it used to, yeah, a core world. It's going to start spreading its borders. And this is not a bad planet. We have a volcano, which is good. We have Arnar Spice. We have a little bit of manufacturing, a little bit of research, a little bit of everything here. So let's go ahead and put down our planetary. What's going to be more important to us? I feel like manufacturing is going to become rather important. So we'll put you there. The usual stuff. You guys can feed the starport when we get it. Build a shipyard. We'll put that down in the queue. That'll all be good. +2 levels to research. Let's get our research sort of districts down. We'll save that tile for something, maybe. Okay. Governor has been assigned. That's going to get us some more approval and culture points. Lovely. Our manufacturing will be very good. And 3 planet production is probably okay enough for us to take a war. Or at least defend a war. Don't really want to take a war. We can avoid it. We are back at our interstellar beacon on Umbraloon. We will probably need... First, see if I get this Prometheon online. Yeah, this is going to irk, I think, the Drath a little bit. But we are going to do it. It's a mining starbase. Give it to me. For starbases, there's our 1 Prometheon, our Thulium. We will give it mining drones for now. And you will just get to chill there and harvest these things from the Drath. Meanwhile, on the other side, they did come in here and snipe these, which is hilarious. God, I'm probably gonna have to kick the draft's butt. Okay, we have a strong suggestion for you. We can accept the alliance. They already have an insane amount of research that giving them an extra 10 research isn't really gonna be that big a deal. I would rather keep the relations and keep everything happy. Keep everybody happy. Let's check for trades. Ask for, give them an exploration treaty, see how much cash they will give us. They will give us some money. I don't think they'll give us any tech for it though. So we'll just take the cash. Money, money, money. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We'll accept. Everybody can see everything that I do. We have the spiders, the Venom Weaver Dreadlord. Okay. You guys give me money for that. Accept. You give me open borders. Accept. Cool, cool, cool. We're back in the money. We've got income. Things are not looking tragic. They're not looking great, but they're not looking tragic. We do have a double antimatter here, which is valuable. I'll need to make sure we have this shipyard on sensors to make sure this bomber doesn't come out and kill my constructors again. We can get that online. That would be great news as well for us. Alrighty. Umberloon shipyard. I think we can still use another constructor. There is another world here we need to settle, so I'm just going to do that. We don't have to worry about it. You're going to come here and camp this thing. Slowly work away at it. Very slowly. I may have to park this ship for the extra influence growth over here just to protect it. We also are going to want some asteroid mines now that this is up and running. Okay, also back over here, we need to put down Khazars. Bump that to the front of the queue. You hang out there. Now, there was a bomber in here. I don't know what happened to it. The Spud Cores have built Khazar's mainframe, brother. Oh, we were one turn off. The pain. The pain. We invested a lot into that. Ay. This is just not going my way, but it's not terrible just yet. Give me the Xeno Entertainment districts, more culture. We can science our way out of this yet. Our colony ship needs to get onto this world. Yeah, that's frustrating. Maybe we can build... What's the innovation complex do for us? Extra research. Takes Illyrium. A tech capital. We'll need a couple more Prometheon for. We'll get Durantium online fairly soon. Heritage Center. I think Razar's lift is also gone. That's one the AI tends to build really, really quickly. That's a pity because I normally am able to get up Khazars, and we had the stuff able. I wasn't sure if I bumped it to the front of the queue and then threw all of our supply ships into it if we would have beaten the AI. I was hoping to let one turn pass before I sunk all of those, but that was one turn we did not have. All right, it's a big race. I also don't see the beacon. So was the beacon built? Okay, well, Megastructures it is. Hopefully that's going to carry us out of this very bad situation. We're going to have to science even harder now. So let's think. We need our tech capital and the innovation, Illyrium, and 2 more Prometheon. We can afford 2 Prometheon. We can't afford 2 Prometheon. It's very expensive. We'll have to wait on that. There is a tech pod. I think this pays for itself if we buy one and put it into this shipyard when we have the ability to do so. God damn it. We are just not where we are accustomed to being. Give me another constructor because we do have Durantium here. We can get this Durantium online. That's at least some Durantium income. Everything else has been hoovered up except for these. I think if it wasn't for the pirates, man, we could have actually... we could be running away with the game right now. That's okay. They've just made it a little bit more of a challenge for us. There's no prestige, so we don't have to worry about that at least. At very least. Maybe we will have to pivot really hard into culture. This supply ship, we would love to get this online as well everywhere that we can. Pretty decent starship there, shipyard there. Flagship captain reports the discovery of a mysterious cargo container. An atmospheric plunger. Not bad at all. I don't think we need to sell it for cash. Reducing pollution is useful. We get to reduce pollution on this world, which is going to have a lot of pollution on it. So that's really nice. Let's go ahead and use that immediately. This pollution here is already 54%, and it has a base 30% pollution. So let's get that down. We have a little bit of cash. We might need to come in orbit and do things like recruiting station here because this planet is growing very slowly. Also, mining hub is new. Orbital museum. What? Commercial Starliner. Awesome. Trade ports. We've got all sorts of new things in orbit. That's incredible. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Great job, man. They've added so much with this DLC. I think it just... Oh, fuck, man. You bitches. And they stole my Durantium. Who is pink? All right, we're pivoting to war. F this AI. F this. F this. You asked for it. You brought this on yourself. We're pivoting. Oh, God. How would we even do that? I'll tell you what. We finished that. Then we go for starship refits. We go on to cruisers. We tech really hard for some military tech. And then we go to war. We go to war. That's all there is to it. I'm so hurt. I'm so pissed off. And a lot of it's down to my bad play. Like, I can't deny it. We were to know that there were pirates there, but once we lost one ship, like, I thought we would be fine going around, but they were bloodthirsty pirates. And the loss of our flagship early on, you don't know, like, that sets us back so ridiculously far. So far. Now, what are we going to do with all of these? I think we're just going to use them to speed through our tech capital and the innovation complex. And what does the innovation complex give? Plus 5 levels to research adjacency. Brother. Plus 5%. All right, well, that's going there for sure. We will need Alarium. Alarium doesn't cost that much. We can get an Alarium. We'll buy 1 Alarium so we can start working away at our innovation complex. That's right there. Then we'll get the tech capital there. Bump that to the front of the queue. Let's try to get that done. I think we'll need all 3 supply ships, plus probably this last one coming through. All right, that's done. I think we can leave you to your devices. Come over here, get a little bit more influence growth going on this planet. We are going to need to lean really hard into manufacturing, but I wouldn't mind a couple culture districts up here. Let's try to see if we can claim some territory, if possible, without having to go to war. I think it's unlikely. Plus, I really just want to go to war and steal back everything that these bastards have stolen from me. And I would like to see how the war goals play out with this new update. So I think that's a really good idea. We've come across some sort of device left behind by the Dreadlords. We can take the artifact and activate it. We get ascension points. Not really that important to us. We will get relations and diplo capital this time around. We can use that diplo capital for something. Right, so that's done. I was hoping to get my Durantium online. Now we're not going to be able to get that Durantium. Our only resource income is from this, which is a crying shame when you think of how much space we had to actually get resources. There may still be something over here. Where's my probe? I've got a constructor just flying around in no man's land. Go over here, see if maybe there's something. There's a Lyrium over here, but it looks like this guy is going to pick that up. Because F you, that's why. Where's my probe? Probe? Okay. I need you to like zip on over this way and see if there's anything at all worth getting. And that'll be it. That's where we're going to end off this episode. This was a very promising start. We did lose a lot of time and a lot of time and a lot of space, a lot of resources, which translates to a lot of lost money, which means we aren't able to buy and expand as much as we would like. And the knock-on effects from losing our flagship and not being able to survey is detrimental in a way I can't even begin to express. But these are the challenges that we have to overcome now. Meanwhile, in a sector not that far away, we've got this mess. Let's have a look. Talk. Most people are liking us now. That's great news. Do any trading that we can. We're gonna have to trade our way out of this mess. We should also be making traders and trade with everybody. That'll be extra money, hopefully. All right, goodbye. That might be a valuable use for our shipyards. Let's have a look at how long it takes us to do some trades and what our ship range actually is. Because we can't trade with anybody other than maybe these guys, the Spuddies, until we get a bit more ship range. I don't think anybody has grabbed the border yet. So maybe we put a constructor right here. That gives us access to a bit of trading as well as sort of secured the border, potentially. And will give us a military space. How long would it take us to get a constructor over there? 14 turns? Screw it. We'll leave our probe to come over here and see if there's resources. If we have to, we'll make another constructor. I'll get this military starbase up this way, so at least that opens up the potential to trading, which will improve our diplomacy. So when we do go to war with these yahoos, we aren't punished too much for it. Hopefully, that's the plan. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And we'll see you in the next one. Appreciate your support. Bye, guys.